Alright guys, we got some new mods to go over. There's a couple good ones in here, so anyways, let's get into the video. So the first thing we're going to over here is that there's actually 4 new maps that we have available. We got new Batterlashignin. This is a pretty good map. I do have a live stream of me playing on it a little bit. I have played this one a little bit. I haven't played the other ones as much. We're going to take a look at them anyways. But there's a nice big river up here. The fields are pretty big, which is both a pro and a con. It's a little hard to get started. But once you kind of get the big fields, you guys know how it goes. But yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 manageably small fields. The rest are pretty big, which is both good or bad. It's a good looking map. It's very spacious. The other complaint I have with this map is the store is surrounded by a fence, which makes it a little bit of a pain to get big equipment out of the store, especially if you got like a giant header on your combine. It can be a little bit of a bother, but other than that, not too bad. The other maps here is we've got this one here, which is, a lot of forestry. There's a cow farm as well. Nothing too crazy with the Cassie farm. Silver Lake Forest, this is definitely a logging map. Couple of fields. I think it is, yeah, this one here. You just have a lot of ground. I don't know if any of this is pre-made. It's similar to like a New Frontiers type map. Again, nothing too crazy with that. I'm not really too big into those 3. Although new Batterschlagen, that one's pretty solid. So if you're going to pick any of the 4, pick that one. Unless you're into mining, then you might want to pick one of the other. Or not mining, sorry. Logging, you might want to pick one of the other ones. The next mod that I have here is a Lizard FTN 1000. This is a little, it's a little unique here. What this is for silage or cutting corn. It replaces the big chopper. So the biggest issue with silage in the base game is that you're pretty much limited to either a $500,000 chopper or nothing. This kind of gives you a cheap entry-level way to get into it, or if you just have a small amount of cows, you don't want to spend $500,000 on a way to harvest it, you can go with this. It does have a very small working width of only 1 meter, but it's super cheap, goes on the back of the tractor. Is it the best thing ever for production? No, but there are certain uses for this, especially as you're just getting started on a new playthrough. Yeah, it's only 65 horsepower, this will go on any tractor. So like I said, if you're just getting started on a silage map, this is probably what you're going to want to get. Because as you guys know, those combines are ridiculously expensive. So Lizard FTN 1000, pretty good. And this next mod we have here is the Agricultural Fair. This is a little bit different. It's just basically a sell point, but it looks kind of cool. So, I'm a fan of it. Nothing too crazy with it. More cosmetic than anything else. You can sell anything here, which is always nice. Certain maps you kind of need to have these to actually, be able to sell things. But it gives you options, and if you're doing more of a realistic playthrough, you're doing New Frontiers and you're trying to build it out as an actual community-looking farm rather than just a field, these are the type of mods you want to have, so, it adds some life to your map. So I am a fan of this Agricultural Fair. And the next thing we have here is the Automatic Shipping of Animal Productions mod. This one kind of fills a need that you could technically do in base game, but it kind of simplifies the process. So basically what this does is typically if you have, let's say, chickens, you can't sell the eggs directly, you have to actually move pallets. There is some ways around that in the base game, but it's not like how the game's meant to be played. This mod kind of solves that, so you can sell like any other production, like if you have a greenhouse, you can set your lettuce to sell directly. Now you'll be able to do that with your chickens and your cows and things like that, which is pretty cool. Like I said, there is ways around that, so that you used to be able to put like a, what's it called, a kiosk over the sell point, but now you just kind of bypass that and it's actually like in-game and not as glitchy. So this mod's not too bad. Automatic shipping of animal products, definitely see how this would be useful. And that's pretty much it for the specialty mods for the week. We're going to look over these last couple here. These are all the crossplay ones, obviously, but you got a little tractor here, nothing too crazy, just a 6000 series tractor, just a little small one. You got these Teagle Tomahawk Titans, things like that. These ones aren't too crazy here. These are more for like animal feed and that sort of thing. So not too bad. Definitely have their use case if you're doing animals. A little cheaper. This one's movable on your tractors and stuff, which is pretty cool. Some liftable trailer pack. Not super into this that kind of thing, but I see the appeal. And then you got your trailers, and then some cosmetic stuff. A couple pressure washers. You got some barns. But yeah, nothing too crazy as far as the rest of the mods go for this week. Overall, decent week. The new maps is great. I'm very glad that they're starting to add maps to the game. That's awesome. It's taken a little bit for them to get those out. Hopefully we start getting more good ones, right? These ones kind of feel a little half done almost, but they are starting to actually add maps to the game, which is good. Mods are in a great spot, I think. They're only going to keep improving, and let me know in the comments, guys, what's your favorite mod that they added this week? I'm really curious. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like video and subscribe.